Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make this really cool parallax with only 2 triggers. It's very simple and it's completely original, made by me. So I'm really excited to share it with you. And let's get right into how it's made. Even the most worst of the worst beginners can make it. These are the only 2 triggers you need. This one and this one. So this is what a normal parallax effect looks like. I made this one from the audio-visual tutorial. And you can see just about how much goes into making this one, how many triggers there are. And sure, you can do a lot more effects like I'm about to showcase using this type. But for some people, like beginners, it's just easier to make a simple one like I'm about to show you. Because it's only 2 triggers. And you can just copy what I do, and it's done. There's no math, no equations, no nothing. Don't have to place a bunch of triggers. It's not messy. It's just 2 triggers. They're both 2.2 triggers. And it's 100% original, so I don't think anybody's done this before. It's kind of cool. And I think parallaxes look best whenever you kind of just like make like open waves like this. So I'm gonna make some gameplay real quick. So that's what we're going to use for the basic parallax. Now you can use anything. As I showed you in the example, I did 3 different types of structuring. One like this, one kind of 9 circles-y, and then the other one was, I don't know. It was just like big long structures. So you're going to start off by placing... So I'm going to be honest right now, it is 2 times the amount of triggers, but the amount of triggers that you use to make the actual parallax is only 2. So I'm not lying, but like it's not like, I don't know. So you're gonna set this to B2, and whatever you want the parallax to be on. So I want mine to be on B2, so it's behind the player. And then we're going to place down a radial blur trigger, and we're going to set the size to -5, intensity to 30, no fade, no fade time, unless you wanted to fade, and that could be cool, so I'll just leave it there. And then we don't need to do any of that offset. We will be wanting a target, so just set it to that. And okay, so at the beginning of where you want the parallax, you're gonna put a object, give it a group, take a move trigger, place it up here, set that group, lock player of X, and then set that to -1. So it stays like that, and then you're going to set it to the center of the screen, like that, and then you're going to set it to hide in the extra, so that little thing. And then we're going to set radial blur so that the center ID is the group of what we just placed down over here, if I can find it. Yeah, so it's 1, so I set it to 1. Anyways, so to start making the actual parallax, we're going to take all of these, set all these to B1, copy and paste them, B2, set it to another color channel, black. It doesn't really matter because we're going to change the color of these later. And then we're going to scale them up to about 1.25. And as you can see, the parallax effect is happening. As you can see, it's really low opacity, and we don't like that. So this is where the second trigger for the actual thing comes in. And we're going to get a lens circle. We're going to set the size to 0. Don't need a center ID. If it's going to be like an instant effect, obviously you still don't want the fade time. And then set the tint channel to whatever you want the parallax to look like. So I want it to be black, so I set it to 2, because that's, you see the second one, that's the, so if I set this to red, it'll become red, like, and then if I change this to 3, since I just made 3 red, it'll become red. Anyways, since this is all going to be on B2 because the shader is simply just going to make all these black instead of that, which is kind of cool, if you ask me. Yeah, pretty simple. And then if you want to make it look good, one thing you can do is you can take all of these and turn on no glow in the extra settings, and then the parallax looks a bit more parallaxy. You can add things like a glitch, and this will only affect the parallax and nothing else, which is kind of cool. It's like really cool. Shock line, this one, and if I put it over here, it kind of jiggles everything, which is pretty cool. But only the parallax is what it jiggles. And then you can give these front blocks some block design, like, I don't know, that. Make sure to put on T1. Yeah, pretty cool. Me personally, whenever you start to add designs like that, that's when I take out the glow, because then it just kind of looks messy. So, no glow. And it looks pretty nice. I personally don't do the jiggle thingy whenever I'm doing stuff like this. I did it on the 9 samples pen, as you can see here, and it looks pretty cool. Whenever you want the parallax to stop, you just place a shader trigger and press disable all. And you can set this back, you can set it back to whatever it was. So as you can see, it'll stop whenever you get to that. So even if you put it halfway through, it'll still stop. This is really cool, and it looks kind of buggy because I have such a wide screen, so you can see them flash on and off. If you know how to fix that, I would love to see that. The most I've gotten, because this does help, I think, is if you set all of these to don't fade, don't enter. That's what this does. But yeah. It's fine. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments. But other than that, this is a very, very basic tutorial on how to make a parallax, and it only uses 2 triggers, really. And yeah. There's one other thing that I wanted to show you, and that's if you go to this, instead of using the thing that replaced that follows us as the set ID, you can set it to player 1, and that can be pretty cool whenever you're in game modes like the ship. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to show that to you, so have a good day. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the tutorial. If you didn't, still feel free to subscribe and like. Just leave something in the comments that is helpful, not hateful, so I can fix it and make a better tutorial for y'all. Just a basic effect, anybody can do it. Even the worst of the worst, even the best of the best, it still looks good. So yeah, have a good day.